Hey everyone, it's Nessa and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be doing just a little bit of a different video. I've been seeing a lot of you guys starting to interact with me and everything and subscribe, and I'm glad that, you guys are coming a part of my family, my little YouTube fam, and just helping the channel grow. And I'm glad that you guys are here, and I'm really thankful for all the support. So I just thought, it'd be really cool if maybe you guys got to learn a little bit more about me. So that's what I'm going to be doing, the 20 facts about me video. So yeah, let's just get into it. Alright, so fact number one, I thought I should just start off with my full name. My full name is Vanessa Liliana Recasner. And that brings me into my second fact. My birthday is on September 11th of 1998. I am 18 years old. Into my third fact, if you guys don't know, if you guys haven't seen my vlogs or whatever, I've gone to a lot of places in San Diego because that's where I'm from, born and raised in San Diego, California, born at Kaiser Hospital in Mission Valley, Zion. Anyway, but yeah, I love San Diego. It's such a beautiful city. I would urge a lot of people to come if you guys are just, vacationing, or if you want to live here, it's great. Yes, California is expensive, but to me, I feel like San Diego is definitely worth it. Okay, so fourth thing you should know is that I have three brothers. I have an older brother who's 20 years old. I have a younger brother who's 14 years old, and then my youngest brother is going to be 12 in a little bit, but he's 11 right now. My two older brothers have YouTube channels, so I will link those down below. For number 5, something that is very apparent, especially when I'm doing makeup or wearing certain clothes or outfits, whatever, my favorite color is purple. I love purple shirts, I love purple eyeshadow, not so much purple lipstick, but I remember for almost 3 straight years in a row I had purple backpacks going to school, and they were just a little bit different. Same brand and everything, but just straight up purple backpacks. I get it from my mom. My mom's favorite color is purple, and I don't know how I started to like purple so much, but I do, and I even have purple glasses. Next one is kind of random, but I don't know, I just feel like sometimes it's something that people should know. My lucky number is 20. And 20 is my lucky number because it's a number that's recurred a lot in my life. For basketball, volleyball, and when I did softball when I was younger, my numbers were usually in the 20s, or it was 20. My brother and my cousins, my older brother and my older cousin were both born on September 20th, but just exactly 3 years apart, which is actually pretty cool. When I was younger and I went to Soak City before it was Aquatica, I found a $20 bill on the floor, and I just thought it was so cool. I was just like, oh my gosh, happy birthday to me, $20 bill. And my birthday digits added to 20, 9 and 11. And I just feel like it's brought me a lot of luck. And then for my senior year of high school, when my coach was asking us about jersey numbers, I specifically requested 20. I don't know. I just felt like, it'd be a really great year, great way to end all of my years of volleyball having my favorite number. It just which brings me into my next fact. Some of my favorite sports are volleyball and football, and I like watching basketball, probably not playing it as much, but I played volleyball since 5th grade, and all the way up to my senior year of high school. And then I love watching football. When I was younger, I just thought it was such a cool thing to do, like interact with my dad and my brothers, because I had so many guys in my family, men in my family. I just thought, it'd be a good thing to like start interacting and doing some of the stuff that they liked. So that was like learning about sports and all that. So fact number 8 is why I started my YouTube channel, and it kind of coincides with the sports thing. I actually got hurt my senior year of high school in volleyball, and I had to sit out the whole year, and that brought me to a really dark place. Just being honest, I just felt like I didn't really have a lot, and I felt like it was just going to change my whole life, and it just made me not myself. It was such a hard thing to go through, probably one of the hardest things that I know that I've gone through in my 18 years of life. I didn't know how to handle it at times, and that's like my junior year is when I first started like watching YouTube videos and stuff. But I mean, I just was so scared. I was just like, I didn't know what to do, and I was depressed for a very long time. And I had a conversation with my mom, and she, at the end of the conversation, something that I'll never forget, she's like, whether it's volleyball, whether it's singing, whether it's whatever, find something that you love that makes you happy. And I started getting really good at makeup at the time, and a lot of people were like, oh, you know, maybe you should do a YouTube channel. And I was like, what? Really? Like, I didn't think that I was that good, and I didn't think that I'd be confident enough to do it. I didn't know if people would want to watch me. I didn't know if... There was a lot of what ifs in my head, and that's kind of what stopped me from doing things at times. But with this, it's like my passion started to grow for makeup, and I actually recorded a few YouTube videos this last fall, but I never uploaded them because I just didn't feel like they were the best and to my liking. So, you know, that's what made me start this summer was, you know, I felt like I was in a good place, and I felt like I wanted to connect and just show people my talent and what I do and what I'm passionate about. So, yeah, because of what my mom said, find something that makes you happy. YouTube has been really great to me this summer. It's really given me an outlet to express myself and to grow and to see other people that have my same passion. And it's just such a beautiful thing to see like how creative people can get. Like, and you learn a lot too, you know, like watching everyone's videos, you're like, oh, I didn't think about that before. Or, oh, maybe I'll try this. And just seeing everyone just have a good time and just be themselves is something that I've struggled with for a while. So YouTube lets me kind of be myself and let me express what I'm passionate about. So fact number 9 is some of my favorite music genres. I love pretty much all kinds of music, but these are the genres that I love the most. I listen to country music every single day. R&B, especially 90s R&B. I feel like that's when R&B was at its height. Like the 90s and the 2000s had amazing R&B music. I love pop, I love bachata music, I love Latin pop. I'm kind of versatile. I love just a lot of different kinds of music because that's what we grew up with in my house. We listened to a lot of different music genres, and that's how we bonded with each other, was through making music and through singing and performing. You know, that was my whole family. All of our cousins performed or did something at some point. Which brings me into some of my favorite artists. For female artists, 3 of them are up on my wall because they're just freaking amazing. Selena, I love Selena. I wish I would have gotten to see her in concert if I was around, if she was still around. I know that she would have just skyrocketed in her career just like she was. She was on the verge of that, but sadly, you know, she was gone too soon. Demi Lovato, as everyone knows, is freaking amazing. She's been such an inspiration to me and to other women and young girls, you know, just embracing yourself, knowing that if you go through struggles, you know, you don't have to sit there and dwell on it or whatever. You can work through it. You know, it's going to be hard, but it's how you come out of it is what really matters. How you deal with the problems that really show your character. And then Carrie Underwood, I love her. She's such a wholesome, humble person. Her music has just been amazing over the years, hits after hit. Toni Braxton. My gosh. Toni Braxton is my alter ego. Love her. Just amazing. I love to hear her deep voice. Like there was no one else that has a voice like her. And then Whitney Houston, no one has a voice like Whitney. I could go on and on about that, but like I said, we're gonna keep going. For male artists, Bruno Mars has been killing it. I've loved Bruno since the beginning. MJ, Michael Jackson is the king, forever the king. Just amazing. Hunter Hayes, like I said, I love country music and he's one of my favorite male artists. I could listen to his music all day long. He just has a good variety of songs, whether it's just like upbeat or really sentimental. Him. Scotty McCreery, I love him. I love him so much. Every single time I listen to his voice, I just smile and I get like this. I don't know what it is. He just has that, I don't know. Is Prince. Prince has amazing music. Purple Rain. Of course, it's everyone's favorite. One of my personal favorites is Raspberry Beret. I don't know. We were listening into the car. We were just jamming like Raspberry Beret. Now on to favorite music groups. I love Little Mix. I love Backstreet Boys, Destiny's Child, Boys to Men, Boys to Men. And Jackson 5, obviously, because I mean, without Jackson 5, there would be no Michael Jackson, and we wouldn't have all the hits like ABC, I Want You Back, Wanna Be Where You Are, all of those songs. Actually, that's one of my favorite songs, is Wanna Be Where You Are. And then, you know, a little bit of new school, One Direction. Like, who doesn't like One Direction? Except for one of my friends, but if you're watching this, you know who you are. So this was something that was really personal to me that a lot of people knew, especially that when I was growing up. But when I was younger, my biggest dream was to be a singer. I loved writing songs and trying to learn how to play the piano. I remember for Christmas, I got a little guitar. I never learned how to play the guitar. I tried, but I just felt like it was too difficult. And I just started sticking to the piano. And piano is by far my favorite instrument. It's just so beautiful, so relaxing, so peaceful, especially like when I listen to covers like of famous songs, I always look up piano covers because I just feel like it just gives a softer sound to the song and it just sounds amazing. Music really bonded us. That was something that we could, you know, talk about for hours and hours, obviously, like I'm doing right now, trying not to. But, you know, it's something that's really important in my life and is impacted me, like especially the artists that I look up to, these women right here, and, you know, a lot of people that I've listened to over the years, listening to their stories, how they've come up and how they put their heart and soul into making their dreams happen. Now on to some of my favorite foods for number 13. I love Mexican food. I could eat Mexican food for the rest of my life, and I probably will. And then I love Chinese food. My mom and I love going to new Chinese places and just kind of just trying to order different things, but you know, our favorite is always like the restaurants name it differently wherever you go, but it's, you know, the Pan Express version is orange chicken. And then for some of my favorite desserts, I'm gonna keep it simple. Cheesecake, brownies, and anything with caramel. And I said caramel because some of my friends say that I say caramel weird. I say caramel. I know that that's how I guess the British pronounce it, is caramel, but in America we say caramel. I will keep saying caramel all I want. It's not caramel, it's caramel. 15 is my ethnicity. I am Creole, I am African American, and I am Mexican. My mom's mom was born in Guadalajara, and my mom's father is African American. Both my dad's parents are from Louisiana, which is where I get the Creole from. And with Creole, it's basically translated into mixed. It's a mixture of European, so Italian, French, some Spaniard, African American, and Native American. One thing that I've actually kind of struggled with that I'll just kind of touch on is like my hair situation. Because as you've seen in like my past videos, my hair has been more like kinky and curly because that's like my natural hair. But then right now it's straight. It's just because I straightened it. And when people kind of comment on my hair or whatever, like if I have my hair curly or whatever, I look more black, or like I have my hair straight, I look more, I guess, Hispanic. I don't know. Growing up, hair was kind of like a difficult thing for me because in the environment I grew up with, all the girls had straight hair, like pure, straight, thin, fine hair. And I just felt like if I didn't have that straight hair, like I wasn't, like, not as pretty, but it didn't look good, you know? So it's like, I straightened my hair. My hair was straight pretty much when I was a kid, you know, either straight or it was like I would go to the salon and it'd be done. If I say I'm mixed, some people are like, oh, you're confused, or you should just stick to one rate. Like, people are just so technical. It's just like, I'm a mutt. And it's funny because my cousin actually told me this a few weeks ago. I was like, so what do you say when it comes to certain things? She's like, I'm a combination plate and I love it. And I'm like, that's so new and original. I've never heard that before. So it's like, that's what I am. I'm multicultural. I'm a mixed girl. I got mixed girl problems, but I embrace it all. And now into certain things that I don't like. I actually don't like candy. A lot of people are very surprised when I say that. I just never had a real big taste for candy, especially when I was younger. Like, I stopped eating candy, I think, at 4 years old. The last thing I think I had was a lollipop. On to number 17, I really don't like iPhones. I don't know what it is. They're too basic for me. I'm like, I just don't like them. I have been on Team Android since my 8th grade year. I like how customizable it is, especially with like the wallpapers and everything, and just everything about it. I just like how I feel like you can do more with a Galaxy rather than an iPhone, so that's what I stick to. My brother has an iPhone. He swears by it. That's good for him. You not getting me on the dark side. I'm sorry. So on to number 18, there's a lot of places that I want to visit. I'm just going to name them and we're going to head on with this. I want to go to Mexico, Canada, why not? Hawaii, Louisiana. I want to visit other parts of California. I want to go to New York. I want to go to Italy. I want to go to Spain. I want to... Did I say Mexico already? Yes, I did. So I kind of touched on this already, but I'll just kind of go over this again. I have played volleyball, basketball, softball, and football for a little bit, just like kind of in our free time with our family. Like I said, sports and music were a really big thing in our household, so that's what I found myself leaning more towards. And for the last fact are just some things that really mean a lot to me. What matters most to me in life is my family and my friends, because they're my biggest support system. And I know a lot of people come and go out of your life, but I know the ones that truly love you and truly support you will stay, and those people are just so important to keep around. And God has blessed me with a lot of great people in my life, and I am forever grateful for Him to do that for me. You know, my family has done so much for me, especially in this last year, 2 years or so. And a lot of people, like, even if I don't talk to them a lot, they will come in and check on me, and that's really greatly appreciated. So thank you, God, for that. One thing that's really been hard is putting yourself first. Something that I've dealt with. But I realize that at the end of the day, you know, sometimes it's hard to put yourself first because you're so worried about everyone else and you want to make everyone else happy. You can't please everyone, and you know, it's a hard thing to accept, but at the end of the day, having the people that you care about the most around you is everything, and making sure that your mind, body, and soul is okay is a really big thing to do and to live by. So it's an ongoing struggle, you know, and I still deal with it. But that's just one thing that for you guys especially, just to keep in mind, you know, really try and take care of yourself. But yeah, these are the 20 facts about me that I just wanted to share with you guys. I hope you guys like this video. If you guys have anything in common with me or just something you want to throw there in the comments, let me know. I'd like to read them and just interact with you guys. It's been really great either. Like, I want to be a channel or a person that you guys go to if you guys just want to chill and watch like a really, you know, weird kooky girl just do makeup or talk about her family or whatever, you know, just to get away from it all. So if I can do that for you guys, I'm truly happy and grateful. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for all the love and support. I genuinely appreciate it. Let me know in the comments if you guys, what videos you guys want to see next. And yeah, thank you guys again. I love you, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.